Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here, except I had a really interesting start, which is why it's so late this morning. Because as I was having my shower, the power went out. Finished my shower, went and did what I needed to get dressed and etc. And then decided, well, I better go and check the circuit board. And it was something had flipped it. Do not know what. Anyway, after a lot of rebooting the computer, because that went out, of course, and loading up everything, it wanted an update and etc., and here we are. So it is a good morning. It is a good morning. We are here. And Caitlin's joined. Good morning to you, Caitlin. Lovely to have you here since it is so late. It is a really late. But that's okay. That's okay. We're here. I'm going to go over to the cards now because that's what we're here for. There we go. Right. Here we are with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, expanded edition again, and we've got the three cards. What we have is the home in the main theme, that central position. We've got compass in the home space, and it's the hearts in the workspace. I love that. And we've got the owls. So let me just go and grab the owl card so we can bring it up to have the message in full view. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, which was definitely the case this morning, even though it started interestingly. There we go. Gorgeous owls. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And we'll do the zooming in to see the cards more clearly. And definitely, I do love the owls, Caitlin. Absolutely do love the owls. If only I had owls in my own trees in the front yard, I'd be in blissland, I tell you. But I don't have them here. Not that I've noticed anyway. So, and it's not something that I'm going to get an owl to be a caged bird either. And good morning, Corinna. Lovely to see you here as well. Yes, I am late. All those things that happen sometimes. You may need to watch this right at the start as I explained it. Now, what we've got in our central theme today is the home card. That is the house. This is just such a welcoming card because it does take me back to those childhood days of fairy tales, fairylands, and gingerbreads and all sorts of things that's cute, cuddly, and warming to the heart. So the gate is open on this beautiful filigreed ornate iron fence or whatever it's made of, and what feels like a beautiful cottage garden that's going to be a part of that pathway leading to this cute little door. It reminds me of the visit to Hobbiton over in New Zealand as well, with those gorgeous little doors. And if you look closely, it's got that smiley face on it. So it's superbly welcoming. The hospitality and what we can bring from our heart out and into the world, that's what this is giving me and showing me today from Spirit, to really be that essence of inner hospitality, moving it out and into the world, welcoming that connection with others in our day to day, in whatever way that is going to be, and in that completely loving way. That wants to nurture others as we're moving through each and every moment of being present in our day as well, okay? So that's what that is. And Caitlin, swap houses. Come to Little Hampton and I have your house near the beach. No, I'm not swapping. I love it here. I really do love my home here. It is gorgeous. I do have opportunity to go for a walk on the beach if I so desire. I haven't always taken advantage of that. Now, but that's all right. I can hear the waves at night. Beautiful. You can come and visit, Caitlin. Now, as we move to the home space energies, that is the compass this morning. So that is about our direction and sense of being in place. So that when we have that map, and it could be the map of your life, it could be your natal chart, it could be your human design, whatever type of a map you like to use that helps give you direction and clarity in your life, take your compass with you in that aspect of finding your direction. What is your present moment, where you are right now, because that's what a map and a compass will guide you toward. And the next step is where the compass helps you find your direction. So, in whatever it is that you're doing, that the choices that you're making through your day to day as to what is the next step, where do you go to next, and you might be planning a holiday where you're wanting to do some camping or, other types of events like roaming the world. There's all sorts of possibilities in this card as to what direction we're going. Bring that compass steadily into your own energies and your hand, that you are holding what is for you is your pathway, is what I'm feeling from this one. So, a really nice card to have, especially with the home being our main theme today. So, touch into that in even if you need to meditate with it and find out with your spirit guides what is your direction to gain that clarity. Now we're going to move over to the heart card in the workspace. Love what you're doing. Touch into those energy, that part of your energy that really finds that you love what you're doing in your work. There could be only just one part of it that you feel like you love what you're doing there. Find that and bring that into the focus for today, because not 100% of what we experience in any situation is going to be love and light all the time, 100% conscious in our mind and in our face, in our front forward thinking. We have the full balance. We've got scales. Oh, I can't do it so that you can see it in my picture here. But we've got that sense of finding that balance in the scales of what is next in the work path. And I'll bring that part of the energy of the compass from the home into the workspace as well. We are finding our direction throughout the whole day. It's not just in the work, it's the energetics of what we've got in our home. It's the energetics of carrying that through and really focusing on that we love. There's 3 layers in here that I see distinctly as the central one, the inner heart the swans are making, the outer heart the swans are making in design. But it's really that feeling of how we put that into action through our day and bring it to our consciousness. And, are we going to force it into our focus? Just to be that love in your workspace today. So that's what I'm feeling with these cards. And of course, here we go with Sandra's beautiful interpretation. Once you sort out the storm water, your home is perfect. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? That's an interesting concept. The stormwater, your home is perfect. What? Oh, I'd love to know how you're feeling, like how you're interpreting that as from these cards, or is it just something else that you've had a message for, Sandra? Lovely, and thank you for that sharing. I think my home is perfect, regardless, with all of those little interesting nuances that are not as I'd like it. It's still a perfect for me. So that's for me. So thank you, Sandra, and a hello from William Oliver. And I think Caitlin, you're querying that a bit too, as an interpretation. It would be lovely to have some more around that one. And beautiful cards for today. Oh, I brought yours up next. Oh, that skipped, didn't it? Oh, you've seen my videos. Thank you. Thank you for that, Sandra. You're connecting them all together. Yeah, thank you. And beautiful cards for today. Thank you from Corinna. So cool. And ditto from Caitlin. Great. That's all good. And Julia, thank you as well. A good morning. It is a good morning. And I'm going to have some breakfast soon because I'm starting to get a bit hungry. I usually have it before now, like by now. But that's all right. We're here to share and interpret cards as you need to. So with anything that is part of the tools of how we live our life, and for me, the cards are part of those tools. Meditation is when I get around to it. But some are able to do regular meditations and go in depth and really love that process. And there can be other methods. At one point of time, I was doing a lot of toning, which is using the voice. I'd love to get back to that because it feels so good. And yet, when I know Spirit guide me to use my voice as far as the humming, the toning, whatever you want to call it, it really is a very deep health benefit, and I use it when I know I need it. They guide me as well. So take that intuitive inner sense and gut feeling that you've got to do what you need to, that's going to bring you that wonderful sense of well-being and clarity and connection with your spirit guides, as well as connection with the inner you, and understanding even more deeply what your purpose is for the next day, week, anything that is needed to be known in that forward field, what is we call our future. And yet I feel that time really is an irrelevant factor. So bring it all to your knowing as you need to live your life, and in connection with other people. We're here to live in community with others. So thank you for being here and sharing your time with me, as well as I love sharing my time with you. And oh, you'd love to hear me playing my flute again soon. Oh, I'll take that on board. I have been wondering about it. So you know, it's the difference in the audio through this type of means doesn't always sound as good as it does when it's real life. Anyway, thank you for asking, because I will put that into action at some point. And Oliver, you need a good woman in your life, one that will not be after your money and your wealth. Look, put that intention there, Oliver. It's too long a comment to place in the screen at the moment. So put that intention there, that is your focus. And one of the tricks that is with spirit connection is, like, don't put the don't. Like, it's not a good idea to focus on the don'ts. I don't want, etc. That's what you'll get. Put what is the positive. You'd love a good supportive woman who you can love and she can love back. That, I think, is as basic as it needs to be. But it's whatever you're putting in as the focus on that intention. Put it out there. And from Caitlin, have a great day. From JC, and you love me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And Caitlin, I understand that comment. I'm not putting on the screen either. It's lovely to be here and sharing with you. Thank you. And if there's any of those comments that are coming in from my Facebook profile that I'm not seeing, do know that Facebook, it hasn't been a regular thing that it comes up in the back end of my studio that they show up. So I do appreciate the comments as they are placed. I go back in straight away and check out and respond. So thank you. If you see a heart next to it, you know I've seen it. So keep being the best you, and tomorrow hopefully it'll be at the right time, and I'll see you then. Namaste.